This is what a Sunday home game is like in San Diego. It is a tremendous sight to see.
It really is. And those guys all sit at attention until they're released by their commanding officer, and then you'll see them scattered all over the stadium, usually where the pretty girls are.
But when they do enter the ballpark and they sit very high up behind the right field foul pole, they file in one row at a time, and it is, well, I guess the appropriate term would be with military precision.
Indeed, yeah, very much so.
That's why they always wear the camouflage brown uniforms on their Sunday home games, Military Appreciation Day. This is the left-hander J.P. Sears, acquired from the Athletics at the trade deadline along with the reliever Mason Miller. Sears has made 16 starts this year, but only 4 with San Diego. 26 starts, but only 4 with San Diego.
Yeah, he's pitched 19 innings as a member of the Padres.
Well, the Padres starters might only get an at-bat or 2 before they're pulled for the ball game. They will head to Chicago right after this and get set for the wild card series with the Cubs at Wrigley Field. Ketel Marte will lead it off.
Missed a month with injury. You'd like to think if he had been there that it would have been just another A-plus offensive campaign for the switch hitter.
Marte hits a high fly ball to left. This one is on its way. Ketel Marte starts us off with a leadoff home run. That's his 28th. And the Diamondbacks strike first. Well, Marte homered here Friday night in his first at bat. And he's done it again here on Sunday afternoon.
4 total first inning home runs in this series. Boy, I tell you, the guy's coming out hacking.
Started third base today for Jordan Lawler.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Lawler, the first K of the day for J.P. Sears. 291, 20 homers, and 99 runs batted in for Perdomo. Payoff pitch. And a pop-up in a shallow center. Merrill coming in and under will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down here in the first inning. Brings up Tim Tawa.
Is popped up again into shallow left center field. Jackson coming on, fighting that gray sky. Sheets backs up at the last second, and Merrill there to make the catch and the inning. Diamondbacks get 1.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is homered in 3 consecutive games now, set to lead it off against right-hander Brandon Pfaadt, making his career-high 33rd start.
Fernando on the ground on the third baseline. Got an infield hit. Not hit hard, but that'll work. Leadoff single for Tatis.
A swinging bunt. Couldn't have rolled it down that third baseline any better. Picks up the infield single. Padres with the leadoff man on here in the first.
279 for O'Hearn to start the day. 17 homers, 63 runs batted in. Up the middle and out of the reach of Vargas into center field. Fernando's headed for third. He'll get there without a problem. Padres have runners at the corners with nobody out here in the last of the first inning.
The guy who posts every day and does it year in and year out consistently, that guy's Manny Machado.
This is grounded up the middle into center field, a base hit. From third comes Fernando to tie the score 1-1. RBI single for Manny Machado.
Well, this is fun. This is nice. Padre hitters putting the ball in play and finding a hole, and Manny Machado follows suit of Fernando and Ryan O'Hearn.
3 straight hits here for the Padres in the bottom of the first inning. 2-on. Nobody out, a run in. There's Jackson Merrill. Lines it to right, and that's fair. Coming around from second is O'Hearn. Machado will go to third. It is an RBI double for Jackson Merrill, and the Padres take a 2-1 lead in the first inning.
These Padre hitters cannot wait to get to plate and go to work.
Second and third now, nobody out for Xander Bogaerts. And a liner to left. That's in for a hit. Machado scores. Here comes Merrill going to second safely. With a 2-run double is Xander Bogaerts. Padres take a 4-1 lead. How about this start today? Gavin Sheets at 254 to start the day, 19 homers.
This is swinging a ground ball right side. Vargas has it in the glove. Throws to first in time for the out. Bogaerts to third, but Pfaadt gets the first out of this first inning, and that'll bring up the DH Jake Cronenworth.
So 1 down with Bogaerts at third base, and Jake Cronenworth coming up.
Cronenworth in the air to left field. That's well struck. McCarthy backing up. Plenty deep to get Xander home as the catch is made. Throw comes into the cutoff man. Cronenworth, job done. A sac fly the other way. And the Padre lead is 5-1 here in the first.
Swung on, line drive to second, caught by Vargas. The inning is over. Padres, they send 8 to the plate. They score 5 times. Everyone's starting at the same time. There's a swing and a bullet into center field. It one hops to Jackson Merrill. And that's back-to-back hits for the D-backs.
Boy, Vargas continues to swing the bat. He's well over 270 now.
Again, the idea for J.P. Sears, go as deep as you possibly can.
Swing and a miss. That'll work. And a much better sweeper. Second strikeout for J.P. Sears. First out of the inning. 2 on, 1 away for Jake McCarthy. Swing and a miss. And McCarthy chases the sweeper. So back-to-back strikeouts, both on sweepers for J.P. Sears. And there are 2 outs here in the second inning. 130 with a home run, 7 runs batted in, 32 total games for Barossa.
Runners on the move, and Barossa doesn't chase. Stays patient, takes ball 4 up high, and Marte will bat with the bases full.
Load him up and then unload him.
Marte, kind of a half-swing roller to the right of the mound. Sears has got it. He will do the long underhand flip to O'Hearn in time, and the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits, and they leave him loaded.
And he's already thrown 52 pitches, 2 innings of work under his belt. Perdomo swings, hits a hard ground ball past the dive of the second baseman Iglesias. That is into center field. Lawler gets to third. It's no RBI, but the D-backs have runners at first and third and nobody out for Tim Tawa.
Tawa rolls over right to Machado. Iglesias for 1, and there's the double play as Lawler comes across to make it 5-2.
The second Diamondbacks run, but he'll take the DP. That exchange anytime.
Vargas swings, lines it right to Iglesias. Played the short hop behind the bag at second, and his throw to first is in time to end the inning.
So it seems pretty predictable now that for a lot of these regulars, it's going to be 2 at-bats and then hit the showers.
Machado to deep left field. Back goes McCarthy, and it's gone. Home run for Manny Machado, 27th of the year. Padres take a 6-2 lead.
We talked about Manny in our open and what he provides in the number 3 spot. A 2 for 2, a single RBI. How about 4 more bases right here for you?
He looks so much like Jackson Merrill in his batting stance, in his swing. It's uncanny.
Johnson waiting now. The pitch hits him up and in on the shoulder.
Caught him in the funny bone. Not so funny.
Yeah, just press on it. That'll make it feel better.
Bryce Johnson hit by a pitch, painfully so, stands at first base. Hearn 1 for 2 today. Single to center, scored a run. There goes Johnson, and a ground ball right side, off the glove. Tawa, and reaching will be O'Hearn.
Charging, backhand. Cannot glove it. Take advantage of that.
First plate appearance for Wagner. Manny not only had a home run in this spot, but also singled to driving a run back in the first. To center, falling fast. Thomas coming in, racing in, can't get it, traps it. Fires to second, it's late. They had a force out there, but no play. Everybody's safe, and the Padres have them loaded. Infield in all the way around for Jackson. Merrill lifts a fly ball to right center field. Long run for Thomas, and he dives, can't get it.
Bases are going to be emptied by Merrill.
The double for Jackson Merrill out to right center field. Padres tacking on more runs. So it works out to be second and third now with 2 runs in, 8-2 Padres. McCoy will walk on 4 pitches. Bases loaded. 2 runs in. Padres on top 8-2. Gavin Sheets coming up looking to do some damage.
2-2, breaking ball grounded to the right side. To his left, Vargas has it, goes to second 1. Perdomo's turn, not in time. Wagner comes in to score. RBI fielder's choice for Gavin Sheets, and the Padre lead is now 9-2.
And that brings up Mason McCoy. His first debut was in the 5th, ended up being just a plate appearance, a walk. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks allowed by Garcia. 2 on, 1 away. And it'll bring up Gavin Sheets.
Hey, Donnie, you know what's happening in Gallagher Square after the game?
To third, sharply hit. Lawler, a little bobble, goes to second. They got him. Sheets will reach it first, and taking third is Merrill, but with now 2 down. First and third, 2 down for Jake Cronenworth. Line to left center for a base hit for Cronenworth. And from third base comes Merrill. Padres on top 10-2. Second RBI of the day, now 59 on the year for Jake Cronenworth.
10-2 Padres over the Snakes here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 on, 2 out as Jarvis will square off against Jose Iglesias.
Line to left field, a base hit. From second comes Sheets. He will score. Cronenworth's going to try and score. He will too. 12-2 San Diego. Iglesias drives in a pair.
So Perdomo will not get 100 runs scored. He does still have a chance at that 100th RBI. Roll to right, and it's off the glove. Barossa scores. Lawler coming home and rolls into right. 2-run score. They gave him an RBI.
Yeah.
That's 100 for Jerry. 100 RBIs for Geraldo Perdomo. Connor Kaiser going to run for him. And Torey Lovullo told him, you get that 100th RBI, I'm yanking you right out of there.
First and second, still just one out in the inning. 2 runs in. On the ground, left side, deep in the hole, it's short.
Wow.
McCoy to second for 1, on to first for 2. That's the ball game.
What a play by Mason McCoy. Going away from the base at second, firing a strike and a nice turn at the Keystone. How close is it? They got him. What a way to finish it off.